Hello everyone, and welcome back to Silksong. I was looking back through some old footage, and I think I found where that one mossberry was that we had found, and then I could not find again when I actually wanted to look for it. So I'm gonna go and check on that. And then I also looked up what that thing we found was. Oh shoot, where it was like, it meant that we regenerate silk inside our shell, is what it said. And I looked up what that means, and apparently it is just that we do start with a little bit of silk every time we drain it completely, like it just did there. So helpful, and I think we can increase it more later on. But at the very least, like that's just like, you know, passive free silk, so I'll take it. Haha. Nuts. Oh, I also remembered we picked up like this artifact thing, I think. Yeah, and I remember I was blanking on the name of the guy who we traded that sort of stuff into in Hollow Knight, and I remembered it was Lem. How could I forget Lem? Shoot! Okay, well, that that could be a problem. How do I get to that? Apparently there are 6 in total, and there you do get something for collecting all 6, but I don't know. I just figure I ought to figure out how to get this one regardless. Ah, cool. Okay, I kind of didn't think I'd get that, to be perfectly honest. But hey, all right, wish updated. That's good. Oop. Oh, wait a second. Wasn't the station right? It had a bell in it, so maybe I'm supposed to take that to mean that now that I defeated the Bell Beast, I can unlock fast travel. Maybe that's what that means. Before we investigate in that direction, though, I want to just get rid of this quest, just so it's off my mind, you know? Hi. As promised, Druid, I have your berries. What is your need for such common fruits? Common? No, no, special, cherished. Only a druid knows it. Berries bright, for my wish so dear. This is them, the precious promised fruits. Drop them in, there they go, and now at last we can begin. Okay. Ah, oh, the smell is right, like the others, but very young. Oh, voice of the woods. Oh, dance of the queen. Oh, oh, beat harder. Let us hear it. The pain. My mind aches. Why? The berries, the nasty fruits. Oh, the visions. You, wish promiser, wish granter. You brought me what I needed and stayed by my side, companion through my ordeal. I could ask for nothing more. Sick? Happy to help. Grant your first wish. Hooray! And for the parting gift, an amulet of we druids. Or me druid? No others, I think. May it ease your sorrows, wish granter. May it cry for you when no tears are left. Druid's Eye. As the bearer takes damage, the amulet weeps a green elixir that will form into silk. Ah, okay. I getcha. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Okay, cool. I mean, I'll take that for sure. Now, let's go investigate beyond the Bell Beast. Okay. So I can call it now. Oh, okay. Aha. Okay. Okay, so yes, that is indeed our fast travel network. Hi. Big beast, horrible beast. Oh, okay. Alright, cool. Fast travel unlocked. I love that. We do have a few rosaries stocked up, so might as well check this out. I want 300. Oh, and I want 500 too, because I remember I was looking through the footage. As I was looking through the footage when I was editing, I also saw we ran into a door that needed a simple key. And so we might as well take a look at that too. Oh. Oh, this is where we're using the shells. Okay. A lot of repairs to be done around here, but I need more materials. All I wish for is for some cell shards so I can get to work. Not asking too much, am I? Those mad, violent pilgrims who haunt the Great Path. We could make use of their shawls here in Bone Bottom, and failing them would be a mercy. Okay. I mean, I have 200 shards. Might as well. Alright, cool. Wish granted. And now that I guess there's nothing more to grant here just yet, you've gone and donated all those shell shards just like I wished for. I can scarcely believe it. Those shards are valuable, alright. Brilliant for crafting and fixing. Very versatile. More than that, though, it was a warm thing you did. The sort of kindness you don't see much in this weary place. Was this kindness? I must take care to learn of this land and claim what advantage I can gain from it. Answering requests like yours can often fit those ends. Oh, it's like that, is it? Well, even still, a help's well appreciated, miss. Best of luck in your travels, and may every wish of yours be granted. I see. So, Hornet's not, you know, helping for the sake of helping necessarily. She's a little out for herself, which, you know, I can't begrudge her too much for that, to be perfectly honest. Oh, so I earned rosaries? No, I will earn rosaries. Okay, so is this just specifically kill pilgrim type enemies? Oh, why did I leave that? I don't know. I guess there's a place not far from the waypoint here where I can collect some pilgrims, see if they drop these shawls or if maybe there's certain kind of pilgrims that I have to take out. Thank you. Okay, yeah, so I can just pick them up from pilgrims. Excellent. Oh, and it changes their models too. Interesting. Well, just gotta do that a couple of times and I should be good to go. I can't count. I guess there were 5 in a loop. So, might as well do one more loop, finish out the shawls, and get the rosaries from all of them, and then head back to town and fulfill that wish. Get even more rosaries. And I think that one was yellow because it was my last one, maybe? Sorry, buddy. It's kind of cute now that it's not trying to kill me. Enemies to friends. I love it. Pilgrim shawl deposited. Garb of the pilgrims wish granted. Hooray! Rosary necklace. Dang. Okay. Alright, well, we almost have enough for a simple key now. And then I guess it looked like we could go to the left from where the station is. So, the left, the right. It was the right, I think. I don't know. My brain don't work so good sometimes. I don't know what it is. I'm sure I've talked about it before where it's like I'll think the right thing but say the wrong word when it comes to directions. Mostly left and right. I don't know. This looks a little ominous. What? Big bell? Okay. Well, I'll definitely take a bench. That's not what I intended for. Ah. Cool. All right. That's gonna be a bit tricky to maneuver. Nuts. Alright, cool. Oh man, that's brutal. No. No! Oh my goodness. That is unfortunate. Great. I'm realizing this game isn't really great for like a let's play, honestly, just because there's going to be a lot of backtracking and I'm going to be kind of quiet while I process information and stuff like that, so yeah, I don't know. I guess this might be just kind of a vibe and enjoy Silksong kind of playthrough, but I'll try to keep things, you know, maybe I can, if I'm not in combat, maybe I can think about stuff. I like thinking about stuff. Oh, hi. Oh, alright, see you later. That was cute. Okay, that seemed to be the end of that. Odd. But, okay. In the air, the water, everywhere, inside their shells, twisted inside, guts. Tightest around heart, pulsing rhythm. Sick, alive, dead, something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. Well, that's not ominous at all. Can't really seem to do much with that, though. Well, I guess when this episode goes out, it will have been a few days ago that I also uploaded the second part of my little project thingy, which I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with names, I think. So I don't really know exactly what best to call it, but you know, that's my dedicated walking and talking session, and I like those. But I'm also thinking, like I say, in these lull periods where I'm not in combat, maybe we can. Oh, I think I know where I am. I don't. Curious. But anyway, like, yeah, maybe I can, take this time to expand on my thoughts and mull it over, and I'm kind of thinking, like, I don't know if I really got the best idea across in that video. I hope I got at least the gist of it across, where, like, oh, that's a lot of rosaries that just got lost. That's a shame. Oh well. I guess it's like, it's hard to describe this process that happens that I'm quite curious about, but doesn't seem to be of much interest to other people. So maybe it's just my own little quirk that I. Oh shoot. But when you undertake the practice, and I suppose this may be sort of a prelude to the Eightfold Path thing that I do want to do at some point. Just I am not prepared for it right at this very moment. Oof, that could have been bad. But okay, so like, why? If you take any aspect of the Eightfold Path, and it's like, why do you do that? So, right speech, for instance, like speaking kindly and truthfully. Well, why do you want to do that? You know, and it's like, it's often framed in terms of cultivating the seeds of peace and kindness in your own heart, which I think is adequate enough for my purposes, but somewhere, like, I don't think that translates well. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's probably like a little bouncy thing that I can use. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, I guess I should have seen that coming, to tell you the truth. But like, when you make a concerted effort to speak with, kindness and truthfulness and these, these sorts of things, it's, oh my god, seriously? Okay, whatever. It's hard to describe the actual process that happens. It's very, like, internal, you know? It's one of those things that you just can't really describe to someone else, like colors or sounds. Shoot. Good job. Not like I haven't done that too, of course, but like, okay, so I have found that as I am more cognizant of the way that I'm speaking about just people in general, and really, people that I don't like having that awareness, that presence of mind to consciously make the decision to, like, not say something unkind, even if I think it's true, which I suppose is kind of another aspect of this that's maybe a little tricky. But I can feel this sense of, like, oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Well, that was... Oh, what is this? Craft metal. That sounds a little pale ore-ish, like maybe I can use that to upgrade my needle. That would be nice, but we still have to find whoever would do that for us anyway. But yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting... This is kind of why I wanted to do its own thing for this, is I just get distracted easy. But, like, I don't know, am I making sense where, you know, when I do this, when I make that effort, I become more aware of... Okay, whatever, I'll take it. Didn't mean to do that, but... I become more aware of the things that I'm saying, and I can actually start to feel, like, this sense of, like... I don't know, I don't... It's not a judgment thing, it's not like, oh, that was a thing I should not have said. That was a bad thing to say. It was just like... That wasn't cultivating wisdom, you know? It's sort of a... Not judgment, per se, but, like, you see it more clearly, I suppose. And it's fascinating, but on a deeper level, it's also rewarding. I find that, like, it stirs less hostility and makes me think more kindly of people and things that I might otherwise... Ooh. Dang, that was a good haul. Okay. It makes me think more kindly about people and things that I may not have... oh my goodness. This is a problem. This is a problem for sure. No! Okay. Oof. Okay, alright. I kind of want to cash that in before something really bad happens. Where am I going with this? I don't know for sure, but it was more like... I guess what I'm saying is, I brought it up in the context of the whole Charlie Kirk thing. And so, like, I'm not saying you have to like the guy or anything like that. Oh, shell shards. Okay. And I'm not even saying you have to... It's not like a don't speak ill of the dead. It's just kind of a don't speak ill of people. And you will find yourself less... angry all the time, I suppose. It kind of feeds itself in the same way that anger does, just in the opposite direction, if that at all makes sense. And that's what I think is the worthwhile investment. And that's why I want to be saying to people, like, look, we shouldn't be encouraging this, if not for their sake, for your own sake, you know? Like, if it's not enough to convince you, just the argument that, oh my goodness, that was fast. If it's not enough to convince you to just do it for the sake of kindness, you know, then think of it more in terms of doing it for the sake of, like, bringing peace to yourself. Oh my god, okay. Man, I was kind of far away from the bench, too. That's okay. I don't think it's that far of a walk now that I actually know where I'm going, so... But... And that's also kind of what I was trying to get across with the whole, like, cultivate your own garden kind of a thing, is I'm not doing it to... I don't want this to be like a I'm telling you how to live your life, but more like I can attest personally that walking this path is quite helpful if you're willing to put the effort in. And here are some guidelines that I found along the way that kind of helped me with it. And relating it specifically to the principle of karma, I think is... where was it that I think we were going up? It was like up and around. Ah, shoot. So, like, I sort of alluded to it when I was talking about it in that video, where it was like, you know, some people might say that, you know, Kirk brought his fate on himself by being so antagonistic to people that he made himself a target. And that is sort of more in line with the way that people normally understand karma. Oh, I don't know where I am in relation to that, actually. I think we went this way. Was it in here? Yes, it was. Okay. So... Man, this... I don't know what's going on right now that makes it... Oh! Shoot. We have a little bit of a shortcut here, I think. But... I guess the way I'm thinking is, like... Not only did he... you know, sort of make himself a target in that way, but I think more fundamentally, he fed into an attitude of hostility and antagonism, and that's what has been circulating and growing over the years. Hi! Oh god, oh this isn't good. Okay, I don't know what I could have done about that. That could be a problem. But I guess what I'm thinking is, like, that's kind of what I'm hoping to really get across, is the idea that, like, even if it seems insignificant in the moment, it really does, it's just part of the cycle. And yeah, your individual input may not, you know, be the thing that, like, for one thing, there's an argument to be like, it sucks to be that one little snowflake that starts the avalanche. But on the other hand, it's also like, it wouldn't have become an avalanche if there weren't already billions of snowflakes already piled up, you know? If there weren't already a giant pile of snow. And so, even if you are not that specific one that actually starts the problem, like the big the catastrophe, you are nevertheless still contributing to the conditions that allow such a catastrophe to happen in the first place. You know, and that's why I think it's useful to keep in mind this principle of karma as, like, your actions having consequences on the world around you, and cultivating peace in yourself. Not just for your sake, also for your sake, but just, you know, because it does play into that. And it's something we should be cognizant of. So, I guess... Oh, do I want to face this guy again? I kind of don't know that I do. Tell you what. I think I'm actually going to call it here for an episode. I think I probably meandered on enough. I don't actually know how much time I spent just kind of, you know, floating around, not accomplishing much. But hopefully enough. But I don't know. Does that, what I was talking about, does that at all make sense? You know, just the idea of being cognizant of not only how the things that you say and do, the intentional actions, affect your inner world and your outer world, where I think a lot of people sort of don't really think it plays into their inner world as much as it really does, but even less so for how it plays into the outer world. Excuse me. Like I was saying in that video, it's like it's easy to just kind of like some of these connections are quite subtle and not always directly linked in a way that you can see, but it does matter. And so I guess what I'm saying is, you know, as always, just be good to people and look at karma as a... I'll go into it in more detail when I do get around to the Eightfold Path, I'm sure. It's just, I just don't have notes, and clearly, while I'm playing Silksong is not the time for me to be trying to expand and clarify things, because I don't think that's going well, but hopefully at least something is coming of it. What's that? I don't know. Is that a bench? It is a bench. Hooray! Okay, perfect. Alright, so I will take this opportunity to quit my yapping for now, and then on the next episode we'll come back to it. We'll explore more in this direction. Maybe we'll take on that guy in the next episode, see if we can beat him. Because I'm sure I can, it's just a matter of learning its attack patterns and stuff like it was with the Bell Beast. So, but anyway, yeah, we'll figure that out on the next episode. So until then, see you later.